Okay, now the chat window shows up. Go figure. Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. Accept no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls, or shell sea slugs. Try to say that 3 times fast. Okay, I'm back. It was great fun going downstairs in the dark because they don't set the timers right here for when it changes the fall. As it gets darker and darker and darker, the lights don't go on. When I came back, I could go upstairs, I could see, but going downstairs in the dark was not fun. Next time I'm taking my flashlight. All the cats were fed, no raccoons, no problems, so everybody's happy. Fluffy and little girl will get fed later. I've had my small can of Denny Moore beef stew. I have some tortilla chips with nothing to put on them. I used all the taco sauce. And I have some cans of fruit in the freezer. It freezes them. Got to wait till they thaw to eat them. But that's about it. So I got a new book to read. Tonight after this video, if nobody comes in, I will be reading my book. Shutting off all the lights behind me and read my book until I go to sleep. Now you can see all the lighted up stuff. And somebody said they lighted up stuff. I never heard from that person again. So I don't know what the deal is with that. There's the lighted up alien head. The one that's not on because it blots out the on air sign. The little cat. The new kitty cat with the bats. The Polynesian alien. The little alien that flashes its eyes, but I can't turn it on because I can't get up here. The UFO light and the 2 new pumpkins for Halloween. So there's all my lights for now. Of course, if I played the lotto by the way again, it's $380 million. And I forget what the other one was, but if I went through $90 million, you'd see the whole house done up at Halloween, even if it wasn't Halloween, because we love Halloween, and I've never had a house before. So if I had my own house, you'd see a green screen behind me, so you couldn't see the house, but you'd see all the decorations in every room. All kinds of Halloween and alien stuff. And each cat with its own bedroom, its own perch. And I put in a catio, 2 catios, so they could sit in comfort in the windows. They're like enclosed windows on a window, and with shelves and running spaces, and they can sit. They can enjoy the sun. They can sit out there when it rains, it snows. They're not cold. It's heated. It's air conditioned. And I think they're about 11,000 a piece. I'm not sure, but Tiny Kitten or something. She did one for her house in Los Angeles, and the cats would love it, and that way they wouldn't feel so threatened about becoming indoor cats. Tiny One ran across the street tonight twice, and I go, Tiny One, you're gonna get killed. But she just zoomed across the street and zoomed back. She's so excited to see me for dinner, but I'm worried she's gonna get killed like her littermate did. Her littermate was waiting for me, and I had knee issues one night. I couldn't go down to feed her, and she got run over. Very sad for Tiny One, and no talkie. I don't know what happened to the beautiful Siamese that we loved, but okay, camera is not the right angle. It's chopping off my head. Now it's tilted. There we go. And I don't have no idea where my comb is. So, okay, let's see what's happening in here. Anybody in here? Probably not. Nope. Well, I'll give it 15 minutes. If nobody comes in, then I'll leave. And we're going to Costco Tuesday. I got something to do later in the week. And then I have 3 bags of bottles I'll take in. I'll add that to the cat fund. And go buy food tomorrow. I get food. Food as we know it. And Patty's van is still not repaired. She's waiting to hear from her son and she doesn't have the money to get fixed. Or not the van, the Toyota white car. So that's about all the news I have. I was up all night. I fell asleep with the iPad on my chest. iPad needs a new battery. It shuts itself out and it gets red hot. This needs a new battery, my iPhone. Other iPad needs to be fixed. The third iPad needs to be fixed. If I do win the lotto, Mac Studio display. 24, 27, whatever the hell it is. New iMac with colors. Get one for Kathy, one for Patty, one for me, and a couple for other people who have helped me out over the years. So actually more like about 6. Or just send them all Mac Studios, and they'll have to work with their own displays. Send them keyboards and Mac Studios. I don't know if I need an iPhone 14, but something better than this iPhone 7. And repair all my old computers. I have a computer in every room, including the bathroom. Give the cats their own computer. They can watch mice videos. And boy, did that arm look terrible. Kathy has the same problem. I don't know where this comes from. If you scrub it, it hurts. And same with this got infected at one point. It actually started wearing out. So I don't know. Maybe when I fell, I did this years ago. But I used to clean these with lemon. It doesn't work anymore. So anyway, Friday will be 90. Summer refuses to leave the building. And that's about it. Where is everybody? Are you coming back? They always do that, and then nobody returns. Okay, anyway, I'll put the usual notice. You can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you get content not seen in the regular channel. And you can donate to me at PayPal to help feed the cats. And I would like a donation to a relief organization, if you could, for the people in Florida who have been, in some cases, literally had their businesses and homes and everything they own wiped out. And when I get money on the 1st of November, I'll be donating $20. It's not a lot, but I don't have a lot of money. So I know the Southwest Florida Relief Organization. I don't know the exact name, but one of the channels on YouTube was mentioning that, and Salvation Army, and there are other efforts. And so I'll give them $20. It's not much, but now if I win the lotto, I'd go to a Home Depot in Miami or somewhere accessible and talk to the manager and the company, and let's load up a bunch of trucks with wood and what's that stuff? Sheetrock, generators, air conditioners, solar panels, water, of course, nails, hammers, drills. Help people rebuild in the places where it might be safe to rebuild. I don't know if on those barrier islands it's worth rebuilding, because another hurricane will wipe it out again. But people don't like to move. They get set in their ways. I've been here all my life. We'll manage, we'll rebuild, and then they get wiped out the next storm. I think eventually they give up, but it's very sad. I don't like tornadoes, and I don't like hurricanes. And they were talking this week about two not so well fault lines in the Bay Area. Nope, no raccoons, no raccoons, no raccoons. No raccoons. So it was very dark out there. And going down the stairs was not fun in the pitch darkness. I'm going to kill myself. And my neighbor says she has to have the fire department take her downstairs to the handicap van to take her to her dialysis. So that's fun. He said there's 4 of us on this floor that can't get out because there's no elevator. I think it's criminal not to have a building with a newer elevator. They got the elevator that's been there forever. So we are not on the Lusitania or Titanic. I jumped on you. We're listing stuff. I don't remember listing anything. And let's type this formally. I love having coffee, but if I drink coffee at night, I want to go to the bathroom. Why did nobody warn me about this stuff when I was 25? When you get old, you drink water, you drink juice, you drink coffee. then you spend, the reason I don't sleep at night, I go to the bathroom about 97 times. I go to the bathroom, I come back here, it's 22 feet to the doorway of the bedroom, it's another 6 feet to the bathroom, and I come back here, and 30 seconds, a minute later, I gotta go back to the bathroom. I love having coffee because it wakes me up, but I didn't do that when I was young. I didn't have to do this bathroom diuretic, whatever the hell it is, when I was 25. I used to drink 2 pots of coffee a day. Cut that down to a pot. So, anyway, I have not seen something I expected to see. I saw some egrets in one video. God, that looks horrible. And I have not seen any alligators or snakes. With all the flooding, I guess they either. There's not a lot of high ground in Florida. That's another problem. You don't have any mountains. You have some hills, but not very high. That's why they flood so bad. I got those 2 dots you see over here. Those things opened up, and they were really bad. They were very painful. I kept pouring. I don't have Neosporin. I kept pouring peroxide on it. So I thought there'd be alligators and snakes and those pythons, you know, raccoons. Did not see any deer. Did not see any. They rescued dogs. There's a TikTok video or Twitter video. A guy rescues a little beautiful little calico cat sitting on the air conditioner as the waves are pounding this house at the start of the storm. Rescued that baby, but how many animals succumb to this? Who knows? I feel sorry for any animals, whether domestic or wild. So, um, because I don't know what the animals do when a hurricane hits. I'm sure the birds sense it and fly away. But and there was a video on channel I watched. There was a section of weird things, and do animals sense things when they're going wrong? I'm firmly convinced they do. Years ago, when I had my cats in a house in Concord, about 3 minutes before an earthquake hit Concord and the chandelier shook and the whole house shook, the cats were running back and forth like meow 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 meow, and they knew there was an earthquake coming. How they knew, I don't know, but they were going nuts. And yet other times we had an earthquake hit my building on Detroit Avenue. It woke me up. Cats stayed asleep. Cats have had earthquakes here and didn't react. I think it might depend on the magnetic field or the sine wave or the propagation wave or whatever they call it, or how it hits the building. I know a little girl a couple of years ago, we had a 4.5 hit this building, but that was on Monday. Saturday, she ran away. She sensed something at midnight and stayed by the creek. For a neighbor said, "I know your little girl. She's very sweet. She's by the creek," and she sat in the creek area for 9 days. Didn't come home. I kept calling her and calling her. In fact, at one point, I went about 3 blocks up the street. Maybe she went up the street for some reason. And here comes a cat coming up to me, meowing, and meow, 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 and it was Fluffy. Fluffy followed me. And Fluffy, little girl, and Fuzzy used to try to follow me to the liquor store and the post office. Go home, kitties. I'll be back. I'm not going to leave you. And Mama Cat and Kitten follow me. I had 5 kitties following me. So I think animals know. I think they always know, we have no scientific proof of this. I think the scientists don't. We have no scientific proof that scientists are right, including the Fauci, who made $5 million due to the pandemic. He became rich off the pandemic. That fraud. So anyway, I got 7 notifications, but if I click on that, I won't know what the hell I'm being notified about. Let me see. And there ain't no way I'm going to pay $33 for fish and chips. I'll tell you that. Let's see what's going on here. Every time I turn this iPad off, it shuts off the internet. Drives me nuts. I'm going to see eventually if they can fix that. And the iPad's shutting off. Suddenly I'll be on a web page and it'll shut itself off. also drive me nuts. Hello?
Today we're going to get a little more serious.
And oh, here's the evil. Somehow I got Howie Cat, the evil.
Listen, you're only going to be happy.
Look here, Blondie, get up my chair. The evil Howie Cat, the dead Howie Cat, with Kathy on it. Horrible, horrible person. All right, just a minute. Okay, there we go. Somehow I got Howie Cat, the evil. Let's see. Okay, nobody in there. So, all right. Well, apparently only the bears here in the sky. So I will go on with this I'll go on till 9 o'clock, and if nobody else comes in, I'm going to end this. Now let me get back into YouTube. And oh, by the way, you can do super stickers or super chat and support the channel. Although God knows where the money goes to. Let me see what happens if I go into YouTube. Flooding still a concern in Florida. Senator Lamond. More cats of Lucky Ferals. She had three cats in the backyard, including a cute little tuxedo with white paws. Where is Ian now? I don't know. Let's see. It's still going. Ian is off from Norfolk and Hampton Roads. It's up in Virginia with some rain, but not much. So that's where Ian is at the moment, moving north. Okay. There's an interesting shot. Oops. Hold on, get a copyright right here. Earth from satellite, but again. Oh my God. Damage is incredible. They got condos. I watched one video where this condo was sitting there, and there's a bunch of condos. Whoops, that's not it. Hold on. Did I do it wrong? And there's some of the damage. But they had a condo, and you figure you're on the second floor, you're safe. The wind and the water scoured the first and second floors. There's nothing, it's just bare walls and floor. Nothing left in those condos. And there's one condo, it's got a weird name. It's on the beach, and they were trying to get the condo owners, the building owners, to put a seawall, and there's about this much sand, and then there's the ocean. And once that sand goes, that whole condo, and there's still people living in the top 4 floors, that whole condo is going to go right in the ocean. So, or the bay, or whatever it is. So I don't know what they're going to do about that. Probably have to evacuate and just bulldoze it, or let it collapse into the ocean and then bulldoze it. A lot of the stuff, they will take all that debris to landfill or somewhere. I watched an interesting video of New York, how they get rid of their garbage. They put it in barges, in containers, but I don't know where they put it. They can't dump it. Oh, yeah, I know where they put it. They have a municipal facility, and they burn all the garbage for fuel, and they generate electricity with it. Up till 1936, New York used to throw all their garbage in the ocean, and they got sued for that. And then they used to have landfills. Those are closed down. So they now literally take these giant, like a shipping container, of garbage on barges, and they have to wait till the tide's right, take them to this plant, and they burn electricity with them. There's a lot of interesting stuff on YouTube. The pine trees look like something out of an old not pine trees, palm trees, like a nuclear war test, an atomic bomb test. whoops, where there are the palm trees. So I'm glad I'm not there. I had a chance to go to Florida when I was 16. A neighbor that were friends of my family, the mother, the father, and the son. He said, "Go to Miami. We'll give you a job. You'll make a lot of money." And well, my big fear with Miami is hurricanes. I didn't go. I should have. I would have been a rich man today. Two realities: I'm rich. This reality: I'm poor. You did not choose wisely, George. The hell is that noise out there? Train noise. There's something roaring out there. Like someone get idiots down the street. They rev their cars and their motorcycles, and it sounds like it's coming in your door. So anyway. I'm still wondering what is a bariatric bear, because the weight limits for bariatric, this is not my main cane. That has a weight limit of 350 pounds. This is when I took out of a dumpster and cleaned it, sterilized it. So I have an extra cane in case I lose my cane. And now the cane that I use, which is $30, is now 40 or 50. But bariatric usually means a weight limit. So why is Barry the bariatric bear? Maybe the tree with the honey, with the beehive, it has a weight limit for bear. You know, he can't climb the tree to get the honey. Or the cave has a weight limit. He goes in the cave to hibernate with the stockpile of Charmin. So anyhow, 7 minutes. Every time I set a time on this thing, it seems like it's just dragging. And how long is it till I can get off there? Because I don't feel like talking too much to just two people. I think I put the bear and the other guy to sleep. Let's see. Let's do this. Incredible amount of damage done now. I didn't see any seawalls. I didn't see any of that. So all I saw was sandy beaches, and those are the businesses, I think, all wiped out. If you'd had rocks in the seawalls, maybe a lot of that stuff surged from the water. I'm sure the wind locked a lot of it out. Move my thumb here. Really incredible. From the air, they said in one video, the houses look perfectly normal. When you see them on the ground, there's walls gone, floors gone, roofs gone, everything out of the house. I feel so sorry for these people, but what are you going to do? You see, there's the beach, little tiny beach, but you don't see any seawalls. All their piers are gone, their roadways, the roads are all gone. The bridges leading to at least two of these islands are gone. The roadway is eroded, and the concrete structures have collapsed. Florida Power and Light said they'll get power back to some of these areas by next week, Sunday. So now the ones that are on stilts didn't get any seeming flood damage. They're pretty intact. The ones that are on the ground, you're screwed. Look at this thing. Big corner of that house is just wiped out. Oh, and sand everywhere. There was a pool. It's full of sand at an apartment complex. Here's that house again. Palm trees, the tops are gone. Those are usually pretty sturdy things. Palm tree, by the way, drinks 60 to 90 gallons of water a day. That's why I don't like them. Here's trees falling down. Marinas are wiped out. Boats are sunk. Boats are brought up on shore. There was one marina. The dock pilings were still attached to the ropes as the boats went on land. So, here's Fort Myers Beach, live storm media. They do a lot of tornado, hurricane, wind, snow. He's out on a boat and he lost his beach cottage. I think it might have been that. There's one hurricane hunter lost his house. Hold on a minute. Let me back up here. There you go. Here's what that looks like. So, I'm having trouble getting into my forum. I forgot my password. It's been so long and I can't get them to send me an email. Oh, man. This house is tilted like that. God. Here's a whole complex of something. It's just been disintegrated. Incredible. There's more buildings, more apartment buildings. There's businesses gone, just like a giant foot stomped them. Godzilla went through. Parking lots. Here's a well. Anyway, I have never seen damage like this in a hurricane. This is even worse than Katrina, I think, in some ways, because the low-lying areas in New Orleans got wiped, but Captiva Island, Fort Myers Island, or whatever it's called, Fort Myers. They're starting to have gasoline. People are looting in Lee County. So, okay, I think that's it. It's 2 minutes and 9. Nobody else is coming in. I'm going to end this. Bear, have a good night. And Mr. Sky DeSoto, be careful, Bear. Don't trip in the dark. Have a good rest in your cave. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Stay cool, stay wet, stay hydrated, stay safe. Have a good rest. Have a good night. I'll catch you next time. This is George Sender, the guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye for now. Let's see, where do I stop? Here we go.